I have said for a really long time that permaculture has a white supremacy problem and it has a colonizer mindset problem. And because of that, a lot of white bros in permaculture do not like my content at all. That and the fact that I'm very critical of PDCs, that's permaculture design certificate courses. The white bros in permaculture who want to take permaculture and do a capitalism with it, they don't like me. I said this on a mutuals videos. It's the white libertarian men co-opting permaculture to do a capitalism because individualism is the antithesis of permaculture. They do not deconstruct from white supremacy, patriarchy, capitalism, and colonialism, right? And that means that they conveniently set aside social permaculture. They conveniently set aside basically all three of the ethics: earth care, people care, and definitely fair share. And they don't want to work through all of their, all of the things I have listed here and deconstruct. And it absolutely is a problem in permaculture, especially with those big white male gurus.
Son, permaculture is not now, nor has it ever been gardening. Permaculture is a design system with 3 ethics and 12 principles that is meant to help us build not only sustainable but regenerative communities of people that heal our relationship with the land and with each other. It is a portmanteau of permanent and culture, as well as permanent and agriculture. It is applicable to every area of life for us as individuals, us, our gardens, our households, our familial relationships, and expanding outward from there in permaculture zones 0 through 5 to encompass our relationships with our neighbors, the way we structure our communities, the way we organize governmental systems, infrastructure. Everything in permaculture is connected. And I would encourage anyone who tries to artificially limit permaculture to just gardening to dig into what it's actually about.
There's a big white dude on here with a big permaculture account who's insufferable and gets so mad defensive about colonialism. I would tag him, but I can't remember his @ Yeah, thank you. This is a conversation where, I was talking about how rampant colonialism as a mindset is in permaculture. And it's one of the big valid critiques of permaculture is the whiteness and the colonizer mindset. I mean, what can you expect when the system was founded by 2 white Australian men? There's obviously going to be a lack of intersectionality, right? And there's obviously going to be an inherent colonizer mindset. Bill Mollison took a lot from Indigenous practice, sometimes giving some credit and sometimes not. But more than that, permaculture, when mixed with capitalism, appeals to prepper bros who want to maximize their dollar. And so they often want to go somewhere that is cheaper than America or Australia or Europe to set up their permaculture system. Lots of them go to Central America, where they want to play colonizer, and they don't take criticism of it well at all. Okay, I don't really know where to go with this comment, but I've made a couple of videos lately on permaculture, and one in particular talking about the problem of, crusty old white men and how permaculture has both a colonizer problem and a misogyny problem. And on that video, this dude who has a couple of gardening videos left a string of comments that just so completely exemplify for me that why are men so emotionally dysregulated? Why do they have so little ability to regulate their emotions? He kept leaving just gobs of comments like this one. Should Bernie Sanders quit politics because he's a white man? I mean, for me, when I see men kind of, having a temper tantrum all up in my comments when I bring up these issues, it says, I need to talk about them more. I'll just end this for now with a quote from Bill Mollison, the founder of permaculture. Women are the holders of all knowledge, and everything a man knows he stole from a woman.